Alright, good evening everyone and welcome back to the Illinois Dota 2 League. Again, my name is Morgan, I'll be your commentator for the rest of the night. Today we have a game between Gay4Pay and, it's not weed, it's piece of toast. Gay4Pay against piece of toast. So far in the league, Gay4Pay is currently 1-2 I believe, while piece of toast is 2-1, so actually let me just double check that real quick. Excuse me. So, Piece of Toast is currently 2-1 in the league, while Gay4Pay is currently 0-3. So let's see if Gay4Pay can get a win this time around. Good luck to both teams. Let's get right into the game when it starts, of course. Oh yeah. So earlier in the cast, I didn't really explain the format of this tournament, so I guess I'll take some time to kind of go over that right now. And if anyone kind of has any issues with the sound or the quality, just let me know and I'll see if I can fix it. So this tournament again is the Illinois Dota 2 League, or IDL for short. There are 8 teams, and this tournament is split into 2 parts, where each team will be in one of 2 groups, and every person in one group will play another team twice in a best of 1. So the 8 teams are going to be split up into 4 groups, where each team will play each other in the group twice, and then again there's going to be a double elimination bracket. I think best of 3 format, and the winner of this league will receive $250. So now the bans and picks have begun. Let's kind of get right into it. So we have the first ban, Void for the Dire, followed up by a Crobulus and a Razor on the Radiant. These 3 picks were some of the strongest picks in the last patch, and Brewmaster as well, so they're still being banned out in 6.82. I really want to kind of see if these teams will kind of bring some really cool and interesting strats today. Last game we kind of saw a Tuskar pick. A lot of people are saying Tuskar is a pretty strong hero in this patch. His Snowball is very good at saving allies, and his Sigil is extremely annoying as well. Hopefully, we can kind of see some cool heroes that we don't normally see in 6.81 from these teams today.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. Just getting a quick drink. And so last game we had the person who won the coin toss choose pick. So so far in both these games, the winner of the coin toss has decided to choose pick, while the loser decided to choose side. So far we have one team with the opportunity to choose side, choose Radiant, and another one choose Dire. So, that's definitely kind of a mix-up. There's really no inclination towards Dire or anything like that. I know it's a very small sample size so far. But here we have a first pick Witch Doctor. Oh wow, we have Witch Doctor immediately followed by that Visage and Drow combo. So, very Cloud9-esque stuff, where the Visage birds are just kind of pumped up by that Drow aura. Incredible at pushing, a lot of damage in team fights, something that's kind of just essentially very annoying to deal with. But we have Gay4Pay choosing up that Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor in the last game, as a support, he was able to do a lot of damage with that Axe Scepter. It was comboed up with a Chronosphere that game. However, the Void has already been banned, so Witch Doctor as standalone support is also very strong. His heal is actually very strong in lane, as well as his paralyzing cast. But it's kind of interesting to see Witch Doctor go as a first pick, though, to be honest. There's a lot of supporters out there who can do a similar thing, who have that heal and kind of the stable combo. But maybe that's a hero that Gay4Pay is very comfortable with. And the second pick, a Tide Hunter here. I think Tide Hunter, should have a decent time if he goes off lane. I know Visage and Drow Ranger, they'll probably be on the safe lane together, and they can really output a lot of damage. Both with that Crank and Shell or that Anchor Smash, Tide Hunter should have a okay time. Can't really say too much. He'll be able to at least kind of dispel the slow from the Frost Arrow or the Grave Chill. But overall, Tide Hunter I think contributes a lot to the mid game. Tide Hunter is obviously a blink dagger hero. He's able to kind of blink up to Drow, kind of negate that aura, and unleash a really big ravage. Let's see if Tide Hunter chooses to kind of do that this game, or will kind of Drow have a little bit better positioning than Tide Hunter's blinks. In the second ban phase here, we have a Viper banned out. Viper, extremely strong hero in laning. I think in games like these, winning the lane is probably one of the easiest ways to win the game. And Viper is probably one of the best 1v1 heroes. There's few heroes that can really stand up to Viper. And on the other side, we have the Radiant Bane out of Mirana. Mirana is one of those heroes that, again, in the last game I said they can really do anything. She's a great support. She's a serviceable carry, but her spells are just very impactful throughout all stages of the game. A 5-second arrow in the beginning or the late game is just as good, and her Starfall is great for AoE damage and farming, and her Moonlight Shadow, is not to be underestimated. Those like surprise ganks coming out of nowhere with that Moonlight Shadows. It's just something like it's really annoying to deal with. I guess Gay4Pay decided to take Mirana out of the pool. And let's see what else they really want to ban here. And also, Drow Visage, can be
Dire
part of like a
team
very
ban.
strong pushing lineup. Let's see if they choose to ban out like heroes that take advantage of that aura, take advantage of the push. They choose to ban out Tinker. Tinker, it's been nerfed for the most part. A lot of his items have been nerfed, and March no longer goes through Magic Immunity, which is the
10
biggest thing.
seconds
But Tinker
remaining.
is still very effective. I've definitely seen a couple games this patch where Tinker
5
blinking around, EV
seconds
digging, it's still
remaining.
as strong as ever. I think Tinker would definitely be a good hero to go along with the Visage and Drow Ranger.
Reserve
Just kind of
time.
adding like an element of burst damage, a burst magical damage that Visage and Drow don't quite have. I know Soul Assumption's quite strong in his own right, but among two heroes, that's not the best. Let's not to take out the Tinker. Maybe that's kind of a respect man towards a piece of toast. Maybe that's an excellent Tinker player. If they're choosing to choose, that they ban out on the Dire side. I mean, they ban out on the Dire side because I just don't think the Dire Tinker is as strong as the Radiant Tinker, to be honest. Tinker's ability to farm like up to 3 camps in the Radiant jungle, while on the Dire jungle he has to farm them 2 at a time. But the camp is closer to the mid lane solo. Instead of stacking Ancients for a Dire Tinker might just stack those 2 camps. Again, it's hard to say. But
Dire
regardless, they
team
decided to take it
pick.
out. Wow, we have a axe spam, but
Radiant
before I get to
team
that, we have a
pick.
Vengeful Spirit pick. So here, it's that classic Drow Ranger Vengeful Spirit aura. A lot of plus damage for the entire team. We have 3 range heroes so far, so each of them I expect to be hitting very hard, especially if Visage gets something like a Medallion of Courage. That would be just like single target focus up the wazoo. Jesus Christ, up the wazoo. Alright, so a lot of single target focus, you know, that's really good for picking off heroes. We haven't really seen what the cores yet for
10
Gay4Pay,
seconds remaining.
but they kind of want a hero, I'm guessing, that is a little bit not that
5
susceptible to kind of
seconds
kiting.
remaining.
There's a lot of kiting going on Piece of Toast's team. There's that Grave Chill, the Frost Arrow swap.
Reserve
That's a
time.
lot of kiting. So I think Gay4Pay really wants a core that kind of is able to get up and close to those heroes and just kind of keep them locked down. Tidehunter is one of those heroes that's very good at doing that. That Blink Ravage with the Anchor Smash and Gush, was really able to kind of get up into a Piece of Toast's face and kind of just neuter that range advantage that Piece of Toast has right now. There's a lot of plus damage from both auras, and
Dire
Gay4Pay
team
decides to
pick.
go for Wraith King. I think Wraith King is a pretty good pick here. He's not really afraid of kind of being killed the first time because obviously he has reincarnation, but he's also a Blink Dagger carrier. So he kind of has the ability to kind of just blink in on those heroes and try to take them out. We'll see if this Wraith King
Radiant
though is a
team pick.
support or a core Wraith King, but a Piece of Toast responds back with Centaur Warrunner. Now Centaur Warrunner is definitely a very strong competitive pick. If Centaur gets a fast Blink Dagger, he has the ability to kind of just go around ganking and really control the game from there. He also has that Stampede, so so that's a really good gap closer again, and kind of just getting Drow out of trouble if
10
this
seconds
situation
remaining.
arises. So Centaur definitely a pretty solid pick here. But
5
looks like all we're
seconds.
missing from a
5
Piece of
seconds
Toast is their
remaining.
mid laner, and I think depending on the heroes that
Reserve time.
Gay4Pay plays, I think Centaur Centaur will definitely have an easier time in the offlane than Tidehunter, just because that Drow, Visage, and Vengeful Spirit can just output a lot of damage. And Tidehunter definitely has a chance to survive with that Kraken Shell, but
10
that Vengeful
seconds
Spirit pick
remaining.
just might push it over the top. So let's see if there's a hero that Gay4Pay chooses that kind of punish
Dire team
Centaur
ban.
Warrunner in the offlane, just because that Tidehunter won't probably be getting too much if he goes in the solo
Radiant
offlane
team
position.
ban.
So Gay4Pay responds with an Outworld Devour. Very strong mid hero. Piece of Toast has not picked their mid hero yet, so maybe they'll pick something that's very good against Outworld Devour. Something like a Razor. No, excuse me, Razor's already banned. Maybe something like a Vetomancer or a
10
Troll Warlord.
seconds
Heroes that don't
remaining.
really need their mana, that aren't intelligent heroes, that can still CS well enough
5
against Outworld
seconds
Devour.
remaining.
Outworld Devour is probably just one of the strongest mids in the game. But he's very susceptible to ganks though, so that's something to watch out for. Drow and Visage are a pretty
Dire
strong
team pick.
roaming combo. Let's see. Look at the last bands. We have a Skywrath Mage band and a Shadow Fiend band. So I know Shadow Fiend, got a really cool work over in the latest patch. Looks really cool. I know there's a lot of people saying that maybe his like raises are a little bit sluggish. I definitely heard some friends say that, and on Reddit as well. So Shadow Fiend is banned out. I know Piece of Toast played Shadow Fiend in a couple of their games, so that just might be a respect ban. But
10
honestly, I think
seconds
Shadow Fiend
remaining.
against Outroad Destroyer, Outroad Devourer would be a pretty favorable
5
matchup.
seconds remaining.
For the OD. So, maybe just really respecting that
Reserve
Shadow
time.
Fiend. In fact, maybe it'll be something like a dual lane mid. So who knows? That's kind of pretty popular these days. Dual lanes, are very strong, stronger than ever. But in the last game, we kind of saw a tri lane. So, kind of be seeing what these two teams exactly want to do with their last pick. Let me just take a quick break, guys. Let me just make sure that the microphone, the sound is coming through, and everything's working fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, it looks like everything's going fine. Let me just double check again.
Sniper!
Radiant team pick.
Legion Commander.
Dire team pick. Prepare for battle. Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Invisibility! First blood!
My doom, will you?
First blood. More shall come.
I'll take that.
My mic is turned off. Jesus Christ. You guys missed all my fantastic analysis so far on what's happening. Just kidding. So I was kind of talking about, Drow taking the boundary rune, decide to give Tidehunter a very good block. Tidehunter's skill, Anger Smash level 1, really just gets into the face of that Drow. He decides to skill Kraken Shot instead. Maybe kind of still Fearing. I'm not really sure what's there to fear, to be honestly. Anger Smash can just really give Drow a hard time in lane. But let's see. We still have 17. Wraith can invis, breaks the invis. A little bit of miscommunication here. Let's see if they can make anything happen with the Witch Doctor. Cass is coming in. Is there enough damage with the Leech Commander? Leech Commander only has press attack. There's no nuke right now. That means there definitely won't be a kill. Turn around on Witch Doctor. Stop misses. This is just a mess, honestly, people. The focus is kind of all over the place. Swift King does not have a second stun. Wait, let's see if there's put on with the Witch Doctor cast. No, it's not. Let's come bring up that last hit screen real quick. So Drow's kind of leading the way with... Wait, is my mic okay? Alright, just let me know if my mic's okay. So, sorry about that. So again, that clash down there in the bottom was a little bit sloppy. Maybe if Legion Commander skilled her nuke instead of her heal, may have been able to get a kill on the Visager, It probably would have been wise for Legion Commander to kind of just hold that skill point in case we need it. Heal is obviously good. If someone gets initiated by the Magic Missile, you just heal. They'll be able to run away before the Center Stomp comes in. And then there you go. No harm, no foul. The heal is actually honestly pretty expensive in mana cost. It's 110. Legion Commander only has about 2 or 3 shots of it right now. And let's see if there's anything going on right now. Rotation on for this 2-minute rune. Let's see if there's gonna be a Grave Chill. Nope, looks like they'll secure the bounding rune by the regen rune on top lane. Sniper goes ahead and gets, kind of sacrificing 1 or 2 creeps of HP, no big deal. However, that's not the rune exactly he wanted to see. OD, OD is gonna stay in lane. He's not gonna be able to push the tower too fast. And one thing I'll notice is that, both OD and Sniper are doing very good in lane in terms of CS goes. OD has been taking a lot of harass, so OD is down to his last tango, and let's see if there's anything going on in this bot lane. So OD's been down to his last tango. Any advantage? Nope. So I think one of the things, sorry, just kind of jumping around all over the place, I don't want to miss any action here. So one of the things OD does have a hard time against Sniper is because, that headshot proc, with the new change, lasting extra 0.5 second, 0.25 seconds, Sniper may have the edge on OD because, with that headshot, with that range, here you go, initiation, possibly, on the Legion Commander. It looks like, there's an interruption for that stomp on the Centaur with the Hellfire Blast. It looks like, they're still chasing, making use of the new tree path. Centaur getting awfully low, though. If he double edges here, he might just die. But no, it looks like it. Wow, what is Legion Commander doing? No view. What an interesting skill build. By interesting, I mean very questionable, to be honest. Looks like this is actually going to be, a 3-man wipe. Skeleton King, Wraith King is keeping it in, but just a little bit too late. So, nice fight by Piece of Toast. And honestly, I think Legion Commander, there's really no reason why to get Moment of Courage. Overwhelming Odds just does such a massive amount of damage in a lane with 3 heroes. If you look at it, level 1, base damage 40, plus 20 damage for each hero. So if he gets at least 3 heroes in Overwhelming Odds, that's at least 100 damage plus whatever creeps there are. It looks like he goes back for it right now. I really don't think Moment of Courage is the way he should go. Let's kind of look at the lanes on the side. It looks like Drow's just really bullying this Tidehunter. I really thought Tidehunter would have an easier time just because, he has Anchor Smash. Just because he has the Anchor Smash, let me just make sure my mic's working. Just because he has an Anchor Smash, Drow, with taking, 50% damage reduction, should just be zoned out of lane. It looks like Tidehunter is just playing just a little bit more passively. Here we go, Witch Doctor caught out. Grave Chill should be a kill. Cast, bounce once, bounce twice on the neutral. That's exactly what they want. Let's see if he can interrupt this double edge. Looks like he doesn't really want to waste the mana, so he's going to go on to Visage, but I think that's a mistake just because, you can't just really kill that Visage. However, he does not have enough mana for a second Soul Assumption now. Oh, excuse me. Looks like I missed a kill with the Sniper and the Odie, so, Piece of Toast is kind of running away with this game. Gay4Pay has been kind of giving up a lot of kills. Let's see if he can get this kill on Visage. No, Salvo. That should be the end of the engagement. And it looks like Sniper, though, was able to kill, the Outer Devourer. Outer Devourer, I'm not sure exactly what he was doing there. Maybe he was trying to get a kill on the Sniper when he was low, but maybe he should have just waited for when Sandy's Eclipse was online, That kill definitely, Sandy's Eclipse would have definitely secured OD the kill, but looks like he was a little bit impatient, kind of lost the kill there. Alright, here we go, Tidehunter against Drow. Looks like just a little bit poke from Drow. No, nothing too much going on there. Here we go, rotation. 3-man rotation. Looks like there should be a dead OD. Nice rotation from Piece of Toast. Really kind of taking advantage of the Sniper, the lead Sniper has. Now OD will be 2 kills down against Sniper. He's very similar in CS, but that 2 kills should put Sniper in the lead. Let's take a look at the net worth. As we can expect, all of Piece of Toast is kind of leading this game just because of all the kills they've been getting. I wonder. Oh wow, sorry, just missed another kill there. Dive by Drow Ranger against the Tidehunter. Drow level 7, Tidehunter level 4. So Drow Ranger is definitely really bullying Tidehunter here. Drow has that max Frost Arrow build, so I can kind of see why Tidehunter has a pretty hard time. They have a cast on Centaur. Let's see if the cast bounces back. No, it is not. Is this only a level 1 cast? Yes, it is. Only level 1 has 2 bounces after the initial one, so no, that's not nearly enough to get that kill. And so, let me just make sure the mic is on. Is the mic on, people? Alright, sorry about that. So no, let's kind of take a look at the graph real quick. Obviously, as we might expect, from the 9-1 lead that Piece of Toast has, definitely up by about 4k experience and gold. Yeah, so again, Piece of Toast has a lineup that revolves around that that mid-game team fight with that clump up, with those double auras, and honestly, they look pretty unstoppable at the moment. But you can't underestimate the comeback mechanics of this patch, even though it might have nerded a little bit. Here you go. It looks like they're just kind of keeping creep. I think there's a lot of opportunity to get a kill here, especially if Drow overextends. Here we go. OD in position Where's the Astral Imprisonment? Why did he not Astral Imprisonment the Drow? He should have just Astral Imprisonment the Drow, drop the Sandy's Eclipse. Here we go. Nope, looks like OD. Oh, he does not have level 6 yet. Maybe that's why. So that's unfortunate for the OD. I think that could have been a kill on Drow if he Sandy Eclipse and dropped the ultimate. But looks like you kind of had a little bit of a ring rotation here. Sealing the King is trying to catch up a little bit on mid. Sniper kind of just going to the top rune here. Not exactly sure what he's doing. Wow, this ward spot just gave Witch Doctor opportunity to kind of just get killed. Whoops, looks like I missed that kill there again. It looks like Outward Devourer is kind of just out of position with Tidehunter backing up. Tidehunter, no, just does not have level 6. I really think that they really shouldn't be that aggressive without those ultimates. But it looks like Vengeful Spirit coming around for this Wraith team. But, you know, again, there's 2 wards here. They see it out. But going back to that play with the Sniper, you know, Sniper, you can't really underestimate the damage from his headshot. Max headshot, 90 damage right here. He's not max yet, but still, you know, against a Witch Doctor who's so far behind, level 3, 1 armor, you can't really, really expect. But luckily, Witch Doctor had that full charge wand to keep him alive. You know, everything's going in Pizza Toast's way. But let's see if, you know, Gay4Pay can come back. I'm not really exactly sure what they can do. I think one thing they can do is just get those big ultimates. You know, here we go, Drow going again. Going against Titan. This time he has a TP. No problem. Kai gets out. I mean, that's a TP for essentially like nothing. Maybe like 100 mana, like 50 mana from the Drow Ranger. Any action going on? Nope. That's just Sniper and Vengeful Spirit. Perhaps, you know, grouping up to take this top tower. Let's see. You know, again, what can Gay4Pay do, you know, to try to come back in this game? I really think that with their big ultimate, there's a chance, you know, with the big OD ultimate, with the big Ravage, there's a chance they're going to take this game. Looks like, where's that? Here we go. Centaur, looks like he's trapped out, but no, the rest of the Gay4Pay is coming in. Centaur, very tanky though. No, not enough mana for the ultimate. Now he does. Where's the Stampede? Here we go. Give it to me. Vengeful Spirit coming in. Where's the Sniper? Looks like OD dies from the second double edge from the Sniper. Double edge from the Centaur. Centaur about to get away too. No, Hellfire Blast. At least he's able to recover with that kill. Assassinate, killing Witch Doctor. Not even needed. You already have those familiars with the Drow are. Look at that, ridiculous. 10 plus 61 damage. And Drow's not even near the game. He's just happily sitting farming. Let's see what Drow goes for. To go for something like a Massive Madness or a Blink Dagger. You know, Drow's really ahead. I think a Blink Dagger here would be pretty good. Just to kind of take advantage of fleeing heroes and making sure you get that kill. But here we have the rest of the Sentinels, you know, marching on, trying to take this mid tower. And, you know, let's see how much farm Legion Commander has. You know, she's been left alone for a little bit. Boney has about 100 gold to show for it. Let's just take a quick item check real quick and let's see if there's anything to note of from the Sentinel side, you know, to help him come back. There's treads on Legion Commander, but that's not exactly what she wants. What she wants is something like a blink up to get the Sniper and Drow's face, you know, so her team can have a chance to kind of initiate. Maybe Legion blinks in, Tidehunter follows up, and there's a chance to be able to take that team fight there, you know, without that blink down, without anyone to get close, you know, with Grave Chill, Sniper slow, Drow slow. It's really hard for the Radiant team to kind of get into Gay4Pay's, Pizza Toast's face. And so it's going to definitely be a uphill climb for Gay4Pay. And let's see what Pizza Toast wants to do with their advantage. Looks like they might be eyeing up Roshan. Are they spotted? No, they're not. There's no Radiant wards in this region. And looks like Vengeful Spirit only level 4. Let's see if she's gonna magic missile or maybe max at Aura. I think at this stage of the game, I think max at Aura would be better. Because just, you know, again, in combination with that draw Aura, Vengeful Spirit doesn't really have to do that much damage. Her stun is good, but let the rest of the team do the damage. Let the familiars do the damage. Let Drow do and Sniper do the damage. Witch Doctor coming in. I think he really wants to put a piece of ward down. Looks like he knows something up. They smoked. It looks like Witch Doctor got a ward down time. They might have seen it right now. This can be a chance for Gay4Pay to go down. The Roshan's going down really fast with them a down card. Looks like Drow goes for a Maelstrom. That's definitely pretty interesting. You know, definitely Maelstrom's a very strong item when you're ahead just because of the extra burst damage. And I'm pretty sure like no item here would be wrong. And Drow really doesn't need like any kind of survivability just because she has that Stampede. And you know, her team is just so far ahead. Even if, you know, a Tidehunter comes in, there has to be a lot of great follow-up from the rest of the Radiant to kind of even get a kill on a lot of these heroes. So I do think Gay4Pay does have a small chance to get back in, but it's really up to the positioning of Pizza Toast. And for them to make a mistake, you know, if they maybe clump up, give a really nice Ravage, really nice OD, it might be over. But let's see what OD's going for right now. Looks like he just has a Treads finished, and the OD and the Legion Commander aren't farming that well. You know, I don't want to take a let's grab, but yeah, it's definitely very scary. Probably about like a 10k gold difference after this tower. Probably a very similar story for the difference in EXP earned. I know Gay4Pay is definitely doing the right thing here. They're avoiding fights until they get the crucial levels and the crucial items on their heroes. Tidehunter here, low on mana, Wraith King level 6, that's definitely what he needs. Witch Doctor level 4 though. That 4 will definitely be a help, but that might not be that important since he just might die really quickly. So let's see if Sentinel if Radiance wants to take this fight here, with the Visage Birds. So look at that. Precision Aura, Wind's Aura, plus 34, very nice. Blink in, Center Stomp on the Witch Doctor, here we go. Tidehunter zoning out, no, wow, Ravage only hit on 3 heroes. That's not exactly what they wanted. They might get the Centaur heal, but they already lost the Ravage. Let's see if there's anything else to follow up. Where's the OD? OD has a TP, kind of late to the fight. Wraith King comes back, but this kind of funnel for Gay4Pay is just really strong. There we go, nice kill on the Metro Spirit, so 2 for 2, not too bad. We're behind, you really just want to kind of break even, but 2 for 3, it could definitely be worse. But I do think that Tidehunter kind of just could have held that Ravage a little bit, when he walked forward, 4 for 2, that's definitely a dire win here, pressuring the tower, lots of damage coming out from Sniper and Dry, that kind of concave formation they had kind of when they were in this choke right here, that piece of toast had, that's kind of their victory just because Sentinel can't really get up in their faces like I talked about. Here you go, OD, no ult, Astral President on cooldown, looks like there's a chance he might fall here. Oh, Legion Commander with a blink there, that's not what they need, nice duel, let's see if he can get Visage here, he really needs to be able to win this duel right now. Oh no, looks like he does not win, they get the Visage kill, no one wins the duel. This side might be all over for Gay4Pay. Piece of Toast has played this really nicely, really utilizing their composition, and going back to that last fight, where the Ravage spent, I think Tidehunter could have just held up to that Ravage a little bit more, just because he walked up, zoned out the rest of the team, and really, he kind of should have moved back a little bit and let the rest of the team take care of the center while holding on that Ravage, just having that threat. But once the Ravage is spent, there's nothing to deter the Dire from just coming in with their range heroes and just kind of shredding apart the rest of the Sentinel, the Radiant, excuse me. And so here we go, first T3 down, 13 minutes in the game. This is getting really ugly for Gay4Pay. Let's see if they can make anything happen. A lot of heroes on Toast are kind of spread out. Let's see. Where's the? Ooh, looks like silence on Legion Commander. Where's the duel? Great chance for duel. Can you get anyone? Duel the Centaur. No. Looks like is he? No. No duel. Good choice there. Looks like the damage is coming out of the Sniper and the Drow is insane. Look at that. About 250 damage from the Drow this stage. 150 from the Sniper. Not even including the headshots. There's really just too much damage for Legion Commander to duel without something like a Blade Mail, without something like a Plate Mail. So unfortunately, that's the first lane of Wrath that's probably going to go down for Gay4Pay, 14 minutes in the game, very early, and I'm not really sure what's there to stop them. Legion Commander does have that blink, Tidehunter is still a little bit away from his, and the rest of the heroes on Gay4Pay just can't really do that much. Wraith King, is very good, he can really bait out a lot of focus and just come back with the reincarnation when everyone's slowed, but he's just level 1 reincarnation right now. It'll take a long time to kind of get back online, and while the Ravage is online and the OD launch is about to be online, I really think they need all their ultimates, including the Wraith King, to even have a chance in these fights, just because there's so much damage right now. Again, just look how much damage these heroes do, especially with the Massive Madness. Both of the deep range DPS heroes on Piece of Toast, so not only will they be hitting from really far away, they'll be hitting really fast. So honestly, they really need those blinks or really have some kind of unique smoke gank to maybe wrap around, find Sniper and Drow, isolate those two, and just take them out of the fight. Because without those two, a lot of the damage is gone. Visage can be very farm. He's going towards the Agnum Scepter right now, but he does not have it yet. He's very close to it though. And he doesn't have level 2 for Millage yet. So I think there's a chance that if they take out Sniper and Drow from the fight, with something like a smoke gank from from behind, they just really can't be up and forward. I mean, very straightforward about their face. Something like this, their heroes in the front, maybe Legion Commander and Tidehunter in the back. That's not going to work at all. Just because they really need to burst down that Drow and Sniper. Without that, they really don't stand a chance in these fights. Looks like Vengeful Spirit. He sees the Witch Doctor. Is there going to be anything happening? No. Again, looks like there's no blink on Sniper or Drow. I mean, sorry, there's a blink on Sniper, not on Drow. Blink on Centaur. So definitely, he's a toast. A lot of initiation here. Easy, top tier 2 tower for free. Let's see what they want to do here. Do they want to sit back, maybe take the mid tier 2? No, just kidding. That's already fallen. So it looks like this is going to be a pure base defense game right now here for Gay4Pay. And this is, I think, only a matter of time. Sniper's still pushing the top lane a little bit, but Sniper has that blink dagger. He's a sniper. He can catch up, close the gap in no time. Tidehunter here. Let's see if he wants to go to Ravage. Ravage on 2. Let's see if they can burst down that Drow. No, swap. Keeping Drow alive. Nice swap. dual. Legion Commander goes down so fast. Nice kill on the Vengeful Spirit though, but all the big altars spent. Can they kill the Drow though? Drow looks like he's gonna turn around. One more hit from the OD. No, he cannot get it. Wraith King coming back in. Drow is still very far away. Unfortunately, Drow is still alive. That's exactly who they need to bring down. Legion Commander comes back in the game. Did he buy back? Or just Legion Commander did buy back in the game. Unfortunately, he was not able to make anything happen. Is able to get away. Sniper with his blink. Let's see if he wants it. Yes, he does. Massive Menace. Assassinate. Looks like this not going to be enough. But, again, overwhelming victory for Piece of Toast. And I really think that the fall up was just not fast enough. Legion Commander had a blink dagger. Was just a little bit late before Drow got swapped out, and that ultimately would turn the fight around. Drow still alive, bursting down the Legion Commander, no problem. The OD all came down, definitely got a kill. No, triple null talisman, I love to see that, but that was not enough. It didn't kill the Drow, it didn't kill the Sniper, and if you don't kill the main DPS heroes, your heroes are just going to turn apart by those auras. And unfortunately, Piece of Toast definitely deserved this win. Great execution. I think this game, I don't want to write it off, but it looks like it might just be all but over. Even with the comebacks in this patch, there's really just so much damage, And the fact that even with they get a couple kills and their items, they get a lot of items, this is a cooldown game from the Sentinel. Their fight revolves around big cooldowns of Ravage, Already Alt, and Wraith King Alt, which aren't going to be available until essentially their base is taken down. So, Piece of Toast, great play by them, great execution. There's the GG from Gay4Pay. Nice fight. They definitely had an opportunity. I think their drafting was really good, but unfortunately, the aura strategy from Piece of Toast was just a little bit too strong, a little bit too much damage, and unfortunately, the start that Gay4Pay had, that kill on the Witch Doctor, and against that aggressive tri-lane with the Centaur, Vengeful Spirit, and Visitor was a little bit too much for them to handle. I think there's opportunity for the game to kind of be a little bit different if Legion Commander had skilled his overwhelming odds level 1, but that's hindsight, and maybe he thought that the heal would just be a little bit better for initiation when someone like the Witch Doctor is initiated upon. But again, great play by Piece of Toast. It doesn't deserve this win, and good play by Gay4Pay. And unfortunately, their first win eludes them in the IDL, and Piece of Toast advances to 4-1 now. 2-for-1 now, excuse me. 2-for-1. They're kind of just on the heels of Plesiosaurus Rex and in contention for the top 2 seeds of the group. I think I'm not exactly sure how the double elimination bracket is seed. I would guess like the top 2 seeds from both teams will advance in the upper bracket, and the bottom 2 will advance in the lower bracket. But still, and Piece of Toast and Plesiosaurus Rex definitely looking very strong in this Group A here. So again, nice job by Piece of Toast. And we have one more game coming up for today, folks. It'll be at 9 o'clock. It looks like we have a little bit of time. This game was pretty fast, so, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll see you guys around 9 o'clock, so, see you guys later.
On the courier, but he only has 225. He's not going to be able to use it. Just waiting for that 30-second chrono, but for now, they want to force buybacks and then disengage, and they have the Stampede to do that. So whether or not they're pressured to retreat, they have the Stampede. They can kind of force as much as they want, and Super is the first one. He had a ton of gold stocked up, now down to 2,400 as he does buyback, and
Luo has 9,000 gold. I don't
Seriously?
even know what you buy. Oh, is that just because he doesn't have mana? Okay. I thought it was like on deactivate. I was like, wait, is this even the Void's Refresher? But yeah, you just didn't have mana.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's very weird.
But as far as the relocate in that fight, I believe it was just canceled by the Chronosphere. Any disables during the relocate process will negate it. So I don't think he actually FY got the relocate through. And obviously that's just
Slight timing, mistiming, I guess.
yeah, not bad for him, but also really good Chrono positioning and timing from Ferrari, just making sure that they couldn't retreat, couldn't get out of that position. I mean, hell, he had a zoning aspect on Black where he essentially had a brick wall to retreat into. He had no choice but to head back towards his base right into the time bubble. So, yeah, it's just these Chronos from Ferrari. I honestly haven't had the pleasure of witnessing Ferrari Void firsthand, but this is just absolutely insane from this guy. And with the Refresher Orb, the potential is limitless.